What's up, YouTube? For tonight's video, we have a full Torchic evolution team. Man, this battle was pretty torched. So anyways, for this team, I had the evolution line and the mega. So the 4 Pokemon again, and of course it made the battles rather difficult. However, I got some good battles here to show you guys, and I hope you enjoy it. Leave those teams in the comment section below as usual. Any feedback on the video would be wonderful too, people. Any sets, any stuff you want to see, please leave it below. This one was for Mystery Monday too, so please leave your theme teams there. You never know, you may be picked. Just check out the playlist too. We get quite a few people suggesting stuff that's already been done. Alright, these battles were done on my chat. First battle I have against was Reaper Squirrel. Okay, so we have an interesting matchup here. We have a Cacturne and a Combusken. Now, a Combusken, sorry, I completely messed that one up. So we have Combusken here and the Cacturne. This is a bulky Combusken. I've got a Rest Sleep Talk, I bet you never guessed that one. And I've got max health and max special defense. I've got a Fire Spin and Will-O-Wisp user. Now, it's a good set, but I had some dilemmas with it. So normally I'd run on a trapping set, I'd run probably Toxic over Will-O-Wisp because, you know, the rate of damage it's doing, you know, is exponential rather than, you know, Will-O-Wisp only does a set amount each turn. That's the dilemma I was having. However, I wanted to make Combusken all-round bulky instead of just making it like a Toxic Staller trapping Pokemon that way. So it was bulky on defense and special defense there with the burn-up, right? The problem was I was getting walled by Flash Fire Pokemon and Fire Pokemon in general, or just Pokemon that simply had something like Roost or Soft Boiled or, yeah, Chansey. Anyways, so we have the matchup here with the Cacturne. It's going to trick me a Sticky Barb and get rid of my Everlight. So that was, you know, that was a wonderful start there. So my tank isn't very tanky anymore. Fire Spin's not doing a hell of a lot to it, but it's doing pretty good damage. So I thought I'll just keep attacking it there. I knew there was a chance that I'd probably go down here, but I thought with my remaining Pokemon, this would be a nice Pokemon to swap into and try and get something set up there. So it doesn't. It really can't do much here. It can try and switcheroo my other Pokemon, or I can just take it out, or I can set up the Leech Seed. Like, it's not doing a hell of a lot of damage. Like, outside of Nature Power hacks, too, I was a little bit worried about that. But, you know, the chances for it are very, very small. So, down goes Combusken. I didn't normally want to lose my tank so early on the game, but I thought, yeah, it was necessary there. So, bring in Blaziken there. Anyway, the Spiky Shield is obviously going to go up there. Now, I'm going to go for Overheat. This is a special Blaziken set, which is, you know, it's very, very effective there. I kind of prefer it to the physical one, actually. So I've got Scope Lens on this. I've got Focus Energy, which after using that gives you a 100% crit ratio. So then you will not suffer the drops of Overheat, Special Attack. It's also got Focus Miss. So it's very, very powerful, but at the cost of a little bit of accuracy. And sometimes that accuracy can definitely come back and bite you on the ass. But I do have Solar Bear on this. Well, that's kind of a filler move. Rock-type Pokemon aren't too much of a problem. Sometimes I thought it'd be, you know, if the sun was up, I was able to use it. Something like that. Anyway, so we have the Blossom there. You're mainly using Overheat and Focus Miss anyway. So we've got a Toxic Orb Blossom here. So obviously it's going to be a Facade user maybe, and like Leaf Blade, something like that. Whatever grass moves it gets. I think it gets Leaf Blade. And down goes the Blossom there. That's obviously going to go down. I don't think it would have been able to one-shot me anyway, unless it had something like a sleeping move or something maybe like Stun Spore or something like that. Anyway, so we have the Crobat coming here. I'm just going to go for Overheat on that again. Need to get rid of that thing. It's very strong against my whole team. And that's just going to get demolished there by the Overheat crit. Okay, so things are going really well at the moment. I was basically sweeping through the team. Now, I did get a sweep with a Blaziken set, this exact one. If you want me to put that up, let me know in the comments. I actually don't think I've uploaded a Blaziken sweep, and I've done many of them. I mean, it's not too hard. This set does add a little bit of a difficulty spike to it because you can miss and you can be walled as well, and you're not really boosting your stats. You've got to get the focus energy up too. There's other, you know, there's a few more aspects there than just, you know, the normal speed boost like physical set. Anyways, Meowth's going to go down like a sack of potatoes. In comes Golduck. Now this is where things started to go bad. So Focus misses, bet you never saw that one coming, and I'm going to get scolded, and that's my Blaziken down there. I didn't think I was going to leave that one already taking prior damage as well. Okay, so bring in my other Blaziken, my Mega Blaziken. Now, I really need to, I wanted to nerf this down a little bit. It was a physical set, but it was a very gimmicky physical set. Now, it's got Dynamic Punch as its main fighting stab there. Since Dynamic Punch is basically arse accuracy, I need to use Hone Claws to boost that up and its attack at the same time. Now, I've also got just Fire Punch, I think, and Knockoff on this, but I was mainly trying to use Dynamic Punch there for some lulls. Okay, so the Dynamic Punch is going to land on the Golduck there, doing about half health. Golduck is fairly bulky in itself too. Now, I'm going to get Soak, which is going to get rid of my stab there, and the Golduck's going to use Synchronize there since it made me a water type, so it's able to hit me with that, which is pretty cool. I love Synchronize as one of my favorite moves. Okay, so the next one, you know, it'd be shaky if I was going to be able to live that one, and the Dynamic Punch actually lands again, and that's the Golduck down, so that was awesome. Now, there's only one more Pokemon left, which is the Lucario. Now, I needed Dynamic Punch to hit here. Like, I really needed to hit. If it missed, I thought I'd go down. It misses. Lucario is going to go for the fucking copycat. It's going to copycat my Dynamic Punch. And, guys, I bet you never guessed it lands, and it's going to nearly take out my Blaziken. I was like, damn, I live. What the hell? I'm going to get confused, get the speed boost here. Then the Lucario is going to go for the Vacuum Wave. That's going to outspeed me, and down goes my Mega Blaziken. There were some pretty eventful things that we all know that crit matter too. So there's some pretty eventful things happening. Okay, so my last Pokemon is Torchic. This is a Focus Sash set there. I'll run through the whole sets of all of these in the next battle too, like just when I get to use them a little bit more. Now, Lucario is going to go for the Vacuum Wave there. Seems like it's only attacking move. I'm going to go for the Fire Blast here, hoping I can get in Blaze range, but that only does about half my health. Going for that anyway, and that just demolishes Lucario, and that is GG. Hope you guys enjoyed that one. Some pretty fun little matchups there. Let's get to this next one. This is against Joshy on my chat. Same team. A little bit of a different setup this time, and I got to use some more of my other moves. Okay, so this time I'm leading with Torchic. Now, this Torchic is usually a Focus Sash counter set there. I ran this as max special attack and max speed, so I could get that with Blaze, so I could get a really powerful Fire Blast off, or I could get a big counter off there. I ran Protect there for fake out users, that sort of thing, just scouting. Fire Blast, counter, and I think I already said what my other move was there. Anyways, so we have the Combusken swapping in here. I've got the Will-O-Wisp and Fire Spin going on this thing. Pretty scared. I know this thing can carry Earthquake, and it hits like a truck, so I need to get rid of it. Okay, so like I thought, it would use Earthquake. So I've got that burn. It's still doing a lot of damage to me because I'm not very defensively bulky there. I needed, as I said earlier on in the battle, I needed the Will-O-Wisp. So this would have, the Will-O-Wisp came in very handy against the pink Trump here. So I've got the Fire Spin and rest combo going here. Now, it actually put me to sleep with the yawn, so I was like, that's perfect. I can go for Sleep Talk right off the bat there. And I get the Fire Spin, which locks it in. So I was like, that was perfect. Like, I couldn't have hoped for anything better than that. Okay, the only problem getting put to sleep right is you don't know when you're going to wake up. So sometimes you can use Sleep Talk, but you wake up. Which is really annoying. But it is handy to swap into stuff like Spore. That's why I quite like having Rest, Sleep Talk for that reason, even though that I'll probably just use Rest anyway. Okay, anyways, so the life of the HP bar of the pink Trump is going down. Going for the Sleep Talk, and guess what, guys? I woke up. I bet you never saw that one coming. Okay, anyways, so I'm going to land, the Earthquake's going to land there. I just leave it on 8 health. Going to go for the Rest this turn since it's actually locked in there. So I was like, cool, I can get this thing down. That's doing real nice damage. That's going to be down in like 3 turns. And I can go for the Rest here and maybe get another Fire Spin off, a little bit more chip damage, and it might be down in 2. Okay, so going for the Rest here, and that's my Combusken going to sleep there. I'm trying to think what other moves. So I had Protect, Counter, Fire Blast. I can't remember what the other move I had on Torchic was. I'm not sure. Anyways, so getting hit by the Earthquake there again. It's obviously a 3-hit KO. That's going down there nicely. So I'm like, this is working really cool. So a little bit more damage there from the Fire Spin. However, guys, it has a freaking berry. So I was like, that sucks. So it's going to get a lot of its health out. By the time I get its health down, the Fire Spin is not going to be able to trap it in. So it can swap out easily. So that was my biggest fear. That's the weakness of having Will-O-Wisp and Fire Spin. You just don't do enough damage. If they have any, recovery there. Oh, I got Sleep Talk Rest, guys. Never seen that one before. Anyways, so getting hit by yet another Earthquake here. It's a 3-hit KO. I was thinking I might really badly live the next one. Or should I just attack this thing right off the bat, do as much damage as I possibly can to it? Okay. Anyway, so got lots of speed boost. Not that it matters. You could run that without speed boost. It's mainly a tank there. Okay, so being asleep again, going for the rest sleep talk there. I'm hoping I can get fire spin off and I get rest again. So rest twice in a row. That's nothing unusual. Now I'm going to get hit by the earthquake yet again there, and I tank it on 2 health. Woo! So that was awesome. The pink trump's a little bit angry there. However, it's going to be able to get freed from the fire spin and swap out. So here are my thoughts. I was like, I can rest this turn. They're going to swap out because there's no way they can win this matchup without a crit. That was my thought process anyway. So interestingly, Vileplume comes in, so like, this is going to be like a really powerful special attacking set, or some scummy set that I'm not going to be aware of that's going to counter me. Anyways, so I thought I'd stay in just to see what it was. If I can get like a Will-O-Wisp, that would be nice. I can maybe get rid of his Black Sludge. Somewhat there. So go for the Sleep Talk, rest again, and I get rest again. That was the 3rd one in a row, I think. Now it's going to start setting up at me like, oh, it's a physical set. Shit. So it's like, please, I need Will-O-Wisp. I need Will-O-Wisp. This thing, this thing's not going to be very fun to verse. Okay, so going sleep again, guys. I really needed, I needed Will-O-Wisp so badly here, and I got fire spin, so I'm like, oh, it's not too bad. I know you were low-key expecting that 4th rest in a row. Anyways, getting hit by the fire spin didn't do a lot to the Vileplume. It's got nice natural bulk there. It's got 2 sword dancers up now, so it can use, I know I've used a physical set before. I know it has like stuff like Drain Punch, any type of grass move there. It could have like a normal type move. That was what that was my thought process at the moment. But I got that Will-O-Wisp off, it landed, and, I was like, that's really good there. There's no way it's going to be able to heal that unless it's got some way of getting rid of that, like a rest or something. Now it's going to go for a return there. It doesn't do a hell of a lot. It's about doing the same much damage as the Gumshoes from before. So I'm like, no, this is good. This is really good. I can trap that in and use the same strategy I did before. I know that it doesn't have any berries or anything. Obviously, it might have something like Moonlight or something to heal itself, but I thought I'd just see what all its other moves are. With the Sword Dance set, I was thinking it might not. It might just be like a Sword Dance and 3 sweeping moves. However, that was yet to be, remain to be seen yet. Okay, so I'm just attacking this thing, going for the Fire Spin here. It's the only thing about Fire Spin, obviously it's annoying accuracy, it can miss, and then your strategy's kind of sunk there because I can swap out. So going for the Fire Spin again, that's just enough to take it out, and that's the Vileplume down there. So they probably, in hindsight, after the first Sword Dance, they probably could have gone for the, they probably could have gone for me there. Okay, so going for the Fire Spin again on the Sims here. Now, this is what I was talking about with fire types. This thing is going to be able to freely set a nasty plot up on me, which really isn't good. So I was thinking this is probably going to outspeed both my Blazikens too, because they're kind of slow in their speed stat. They're more like offensive. I didn't put much in their speed. So I really had to do some work against this thing. Okay, so now it's going to go for the Hidden Power, which is going to be heaps, and that's going to be enough to take me out. I could have gone for Rest Sleep Talk there, but I thought it was more important to get some damage off with the Fire Spin. Plus, it's got Life Orb there, so it's doing damage to itself. All right, time for the MVP, people, which is Torchic. So now I'm going to go for a Protect here, just to seeing what move it's going to use. It's going to use the Hidden Power again, which is fine. Now, here I was thinking, it's going to take me down to my Blaze, right? So let's go for a really powerful Fire Blast there. It's got the Life Orb, so it's going to have to hit me twice too, so that's going to do some good damage to it, even if I don't do too much damage there. All right, so going for the Fire Blast Blaze here, does a lot of damage and takes it out, so Torchic actually saves the day there. That would have not been good if that lived. All right, so Serena comes out here. I know that I wouldn't be able to outspeed this, but I had other Pokemon that, would be able to actually counter this. So Torchic, I was lost without Torchic there. Torchic actually kept me in the battle. So Torchic's down. Did its work, though. That was really good. Okay, so there's actually a good Pokemon there, Serena, so I'm not actually too worried about this. Now we have the Gumshoes come back in. So it's like, this isn't too bad. It's burned. It's not going to do a hell of a lot of damage to me, so I thought this would be the perfect opportunity to send in Blaziken. Now, this was the special Blaziken I explained before, max speed and max special attack there. Going for Focus Miss right off the bat. I don't want to take any damage at all, and that is Trump's going to go down there. He's going to have to go dye his hair another color. Anyways, so we got the Serena left there, which is, you know, I knew that I could deal with easy. And we also have the Comfy here. So Comfy is fairly bulky there, but I really did need that focus energy up there to crit this thing. It's, you know, as I said, it's very, very bulky there. And I knew that it wouldn't like to take repeated overheats there if it was able to tank them. Anyway, so it's going to use the Attract on me, which there wasn't much I could do against that. So I just have to hope now that I don't get like immobilized by love and able to take this thing out. Now it's going to use Wrap. So it's a scummy Wrap set there. I'm guessing he has some sort of status to rack up there. I love Wrap's animation too. It's so cool. It's so cartoony, but it does look really cool. It's like Play-Doh. Anyways, I haven't played with Play-Doh for like years. Got a couple of speed boosts up there, so I know that I'm going to outspeed everything now. I'm not going to actually fall in love this turn with a bunch of flowers. Getting off my overheat then, that's just going to absolutely demolish it there, taking it out with a crit. So obviously my crit ratio is 100% now, so those crits aren't luck. They're 100%. Okay, so we've got Serena left. I know that I can deal with that, and we have one unknown Pokemon at the moment. So Serena's going to come in here. I knew that I wouldn't, you know, I knew that the only problem here would be if Overheat missed, then I knew that I'd go down. Overheat doesn't miss, that's going to take Serena out there easy, or any like other unsuspecting items I was, you know, not unaware of them having. Okay, so that's down. I still have my other Blaziken left. So this set is pretty fun. You should definitely try it there. It's a little bit more interesting than the normal physical set. Alright, so the last Pokemon is Ambipom. I know this thing will have Fake Out like all of them do. It's going to go for that. It's not. Thank God it's not a normal Gen 1 because they almost would have taken me out there. So that's going to do a lot to damage me. Here, going for... I think I went for the Overheat here. I didn't want to miss with Focus Miss because that would be terrible. Then I'd probably get outspeed on my next Blaziken by like any type of normal type move. Seeing how much Fake Out did, you know, it would be nearly a KO there. Going for the Overheat, and that takes out the Ambipom there with the crit. Good game. Hope you guys enjoyed both these battles. Enjoy those bloopers.